Hey guys, Ash here coming at you today with some advanced LaLoon for Town Hall 9. Now I have three awesome replays to share with you guys today, and they're all going to be against these wide, spread open Town Hall 9 bases that has become somewhat in vogue lately at Town Hall 9. So if you see these spread out bases, part of your mind should consider maybe using Penta LaLoon or even Go LaLoon. We'll see both variations as well as a queen walk into LaLoon, so we'll really run the gamut here as far as air strategy goes at Town Hall 9. Now, one thing you will notice is the attackers really love using poison on the opposing archer queen. Obviously, this makes things much easier on your heroes, and your hero's job, it has not changed, guys. It's still to kill the clan castle and to take out the enemy queen. Now, sometimes the queen isn't this accessible. We'll talk about what to do in those circumstances in just a bit here, but you can see the attacking queen is still alive. She's going to kind of kill the clan castle and then make her way through the base from around 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, the air portion of the attack is going on here. Now, the thing with these wide spread open bases is when you're planning an attack, similar to what you probably do in a lot of your attacks at Town Hall 9, but especially on these air attacks against these big sprawling bases, is you really want to make sure that you plan out each quadrant, how you're going to tackle that quadrant in terms of balloon deployment, and obviously in terms of making sure you account for all the air defenses as the balloons are sweeping over that area, and then lastly, how to navigate around the air sweepers if that's going to be an issue. Here it was, as both air sweepers were still alive even till the end of the raid in the center there. Now, you can see the attacker one here didn't even need to use his rage or his haste spells. He uses them here just for a speed boost, but he didn't even really need them there as he had time left. So wow, that was a very decisive and impressive attack. If you want to rewind and rewatch that one, that attack is really a template for how to successfully pull off a Penta LaLoon attack at Town Hall 9. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to a replay by JNP here. Another great attacker, again from the Clash Live clan here. By the way, I am in Chicago right now for Clash Live Chicago. Great time here, great people, having an absolute blast. I thought I'd bring you some of these replays from some of the people who are actually here. So this is JNP again, going into this queen hero compartment here. Very popular base design here with the clan castle centralized, the town hall acting as a nice hit point buffer for the heroes to get into that compartment guarding the enemy queen. But you can see JNP, it's not that big of a deal for him. He exchanges one lava hound in his troop composition for one golem, and if you want to go into an area that's that heavily fortified, that is your best bet to go ahead and bring one golem and take away one lava hound. You can see here there's still 3 air defenses up left standing, and there is both air sweepers as well. So he's going to wait for his queen to take out that air sweeper. He has 3 rage spells and 2 haste spells, so certainly a lot of spell firepower here to be used on the air portion, that is. So here comes the air portion of the attack. Phase 2 is underway. 2 lava hounds coming in at different angles on that air defense. It's always important, it's very obvious, but also very important to remember that when you're deploying your lava hounds, make sure you space them properly so they can trigger as many air bombs as possible. Obviously, your secondary objective when deploying your lava hounds, aside from actually aiming them at the correct air defense, is to make sure that you distract any splash damage. Here, the splash damage isn't an issue because all those wizard towers are over in the western corner of the base. That's why he's holding off on 4 balloons and his last lava hound. Now, there's a lot going on over here, but let me break it down for you. That lava hound is distracting that first wizard tower. That's going to create a little window to enter in with the last 4 balloons here. And then, of course, he's saving his rage spells to get through this heavy defensively dense area with all that splash damage. 3 wizard towers can present way more of an issue for your LaLoon attack than a Tesla farm that you saw previously towards the southern part of the base. But either way, he was able to come through very strongly. Plenty of balloons left alive, plenty of pups, his queen still alive, and 1 lava hound as well still alive. So you can tell that it was a very well executed attack. Most times when your lava hound is still alive at the end, that means maybe things went too well. So another attack here by JNP. This time the queen is a little bit more fortified fortified, although she doesn't seem to be because there's no wall covering her southwest side, but there may as well be because there's a lot of hit points there with the Town Hall and the 2 storages covering her flank there, her southern flank. Maybe a little bit early on the poison spell, well, at least one might think that, but watch what happens here. Jampy's obviously a smart attacker. He knows that if he drops that poison spell, even a little bit early, it will actually stay after the poison radius is gone, and the queen will still be slowed on her rate of fire here, and damage will still be done, although the damage is certainly negligible. So you can see now the offensive queen actually has free reign over here in the southern part of the base, nearing about 20% overall damage. Of course, time is kind of ticking as well, so he has to be cognizant of that, but look how well planned this is. He's going to go ahead and deploy his Barbarian King in just a second here, a little bit more towards the east, and that's because there's a Tesla farm right around there near that one Tesla that's up right now, and there it goes. There's the second Tesla, and there is the third, so he's going to go ahead and use his Iron Fist ability to take out that Tesla farm, and the queen in just a second here, she's eating up a rage spell right now. He uses his second poison on the clan castle, and he's going to use some of that rage to keep her alive, and as well he's going to have to pop her Royal Cloak ability right now, and now the clan castle is down, and the air sweeper is down. The Tesla farm is almost down, so there are still 4 air defenses left standing. So you know what that means. That means you should probably be deploying 2 of your lava hounds right to the first air defense, and you have to tackle those air defenses one at a time when you're going to be dealing with 4 air defenses. But you can see this is the nice thing about attacking these spread out bases, is you're still, even with 4 air defenses left on the board, you're still able to take your time and really handle the base one quadrant at a time. Now, obviously this base a little bit different because he took out pretty much the whole southern hemisphere with just his heroes, but you can see he's just going to take things easy here, trickle in the balloons as soon as there's Lava Hound coverage. Now he just lost his 3rd and last Lava Hound because obviously those 4 healers do add quite a bit of troop space, but he had plenty of balloons still alive at that point. I think he had, oh good, about 8 or so balloons still left standing at this point. And this makes for yet again another really convincing 3 stars. So guys, I hope you enjoyed 3 different variations of LaLoon at Town Hall 9. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, take care, guys.